It's in the game.
EA Sports in the game!
Welcome to Pit Bull Stadium. Today, Conference USA crowns its champion. It's the Liberty Flames against the FIU Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense flying to the ball. They'll drop him for a loss on the first play of the game.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Flames.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes a first down pass attempt. First play taken, a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The Panthers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Pass is caught. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. They'll run it here. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Grab down the middle. It's Stone. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Stone. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start backs him up. It's still 1st and goal, but it makes it more challenging. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Panthers, as they put 6 more on the board.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Liberty. No chance to catch him there.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness. Once he's in the open field, he takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Panthers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Design quarterback run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The Flames will line up to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff heading left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's second down here. Give it to the back again. Got an opening here. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
He'll hand it off. Oh, he's got open space. Break. He's in the clear. the 10. Touchdown, FIU. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using his legs, it's Davis. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Takes the handoff again. He's got a crease. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running back has it on a screen now. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. And the Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Crucial third down play coming up. Ball handed off. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fights off a defender.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the part and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Using his legs, it's Davis. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Dropping back, it's Henderson. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made short of the goal line, and they'll spot it at the 2. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, that is very conservative from this offense. We know that settling for field goals, that really dooms teams, in particular in the red zone. And not being aggressive on 3rd down, I don't know if I love that play call. I wish they would have thrown the ball into the end zone, tried to sneak it in with a run, but the defense was ready.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Carter. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Panthers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
He's got space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Looks like it's their senior tight end. 3rd down after that running play. Looking to throw. It's Henderson. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It's a fake. They're looking to throw for it. Oh, and they stop him. Not fooled by the fake, and it's short of the first down. So the gamble does not pay off. They might regret passing up the 3 points.
Well, this is exactly the risk you run as a head coach if you're going to fake this field goal. Because remember, Chris, you've had a positive offensive series. You're in scoring territory. You feel like you can get points. But now you fake the field goal. It's ineffective. And now you turn a positive into a bit of a downer on the sideline. He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive. And, Chris, he comes out here And this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. The Panthers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Panthers. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To the air, it's Henderson. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Flames will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. It's FIU in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Now, he did not make the 1st down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Got an opening here. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside.
Look out, he's break. Quarterback in the clear. At the 30 now. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Flames. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, this guy is special. To take it the distance, look at the speed on the outside. Quarterback designed run from well over 50 yards, and he's able to take it the distance and put it in the end zone. What a beautiful play design, but really it comes down to individual effort and talent, and he has it.
They'll try to run this one in. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out there now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run.
He's got a crease. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Gonna run it. It's Joseph. 1st down and more. He's still running. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Panthers line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Senior defensive tackle. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Touchdown, Panthers! Still no answer for this offense. The Panthers get it right back with a touchdown of their own.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Bringing it out. It's Payne. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. pickup is just... Now it's 3rd down and 7. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Extending the play now. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a second. They've still got one more left to work with. To throw, it's Henderson. Caught near the sticks, it's Coleman. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Flames looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field.
Touchdown, Liberty. A great catch and run for 6. The Flames strike back and claim the lead.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.